baby in the bushes. Exodus chapter 1 and chapter 2. Many years after Joseph's family settled in Egypt, a new Pharaoh came to the throne. When he saw the great number of Israelites, the descendants of Jacob, who were living in his kingdom, he grew very afraid.
Look at these Israelites. One day they will rise up against me, join with my enemies, and escape from Egypt.
So he forced the people into slavery and put cruel taskmasters over them. The Israelite men were made to drag huge stones for the building of cities and to make bricks out of mud, while the slave drivers whipped them into submission. They suffered terribly, but Pharaoh was not satisfied. First, he asked the Israelite midwives to kill all of the male children at birth, but they did not. Then he ordered his soldiers to seize all of the newborn baby boys and hurl them into the river Nile. In the middle of this great terror, one woman gave birth to a son, and she immediately hid him from the Egyptians. But when he was 3 months old, she could no longer hide him safely. So she took a basket of reeds and coated it with tar to make it waterproof. Then she wrapped up her baby tightly and put him into the basket. She set him afloat among the reeds in the bushes by the riverbank. The little basket stayed there for a long time while the boy's sister, Miriam, watched from a distance. She was amazed to see an Egyptian princess, Pharaoh's daughter, wading into the Nile to bathe. Her maidservants were standing on the riverbank when the princess saw the mysterious basket.
"Bring it here,"
she called, and one of her servants waded into the river and pulled it onto the bank. The princess sat down beside the basket. She opened the cover and immediately she found the child.
"Oh, this must be one of the little Israelite babies."
And she picked him up and cradled him and held him close to her. When Miriam saw the royal princess holding her baby brother so tenderly, she guessed that the princess wanted to keep the child for herself. So she walked towards her timidly and said,
"Shall I get an Israelite nurse so she can look after the baby for you?" "Yes,"
said the princess, delighted. So Miriam went and fetched her own mother.
"Take this baby and nurse him for me,"
said the princess, and she agreed to pay the woman to care for him. The princess named the baby Moses, which means drawn out in Hebrew, because she had drawn him out of the river. So the boy's mother looked after him until he was old enough to go to the palace. Then Moses lived with the princess as her own son.